good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Ohm Service Live with me, Marky Mark. We've got Steve BFG and we've got Stevie Betty Dilly Gaff Porter with you this wonderful Thursday evening. And hasn't this week gone quick? It is gone whoosh. Flown by. Please, guys in chat, let us know how the stream is looking, because I'm getting blooming errors coming up on my computer. So after last week's buffering fandango that we did have last week, I've tried to adjust the settings, but I'm still getting the frequency of the key frame rates. So let us know if there's wrong, won't you? And hello to everybody, replay
Yes.
and all that good stuff.
And while you're doing that, give us a thumbs up, chaps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, thumbs up.
What's a fandango then?
Was that not an ABBA song?
Can you hear the bells? Fandango.
Fandango.
Oh, yes, they are definitely the Funky Bunch.
Huh?
The Funky Punch. Sweating like a pisshead at Free Bar. I know that feeling, dude. Swamp
It is a tag
acid.
one. What's it in here now? Oh, I'm at a comfortable 18 degrees in here.
It's 20,
I
it's
wish.
20 degrees. It's 20 degrees in here, but it's not. Well, it's warm outside. We've had weird weather. We've had really weird weather for this time of year. I mean, we've had. Literally torrential. I know people are going to go, "Would you mean you've had weird weather? You live in Scotland, you're fud." We've had torrential rain, and it's been absolutely shocking for this time of year.
Are you telling us Glasgow's in the monsoon season?
Yeah, I was actually fucking thinking of trading the bike in and buying a boat.
So it's a bit like Vietnam then.
Yeah. Good morning, Vietnam.
Time to rock you from the Delta to the DMC.
Damn hot.
Viva Da Nang, Da Nang, Da Nang, right rope and hang me. Oh my God, it's early.
Oh, they've come to get you.
Follow the Hootsman Trail. Follow the Hootsman Trail. Oh no, I'll get you, my pretty.
Hell's going off here?
Created a monster, sorry folks. Yeah, facts, it's been. I mean, Steve and I were talking just before we came live. Apparently, South England and that's supposed to be getting really hot, sunny weather over this weekend. And guess what? We have to get fucking rain.
Well, we're going to get it on. Well, it's supposed to be extra hot tomorrow.
Oh, for...
Do you know something? Do you know what it reminds me of? Once upon a time, when vinyl was the king, you used to be able to buy soundtrack records, and it'd be a car driving by, or somebody shutting a car door, or home pipping, an ambulance going by. It just sounds like that.
I'm on full whack. If I hear one...
Yeah, you get this impression his flat's sitting right in the middle of Top Gear test track, don't you?
It is.
It is.
Honest, if I hear one more Take That track from the geezer that does circuits, I'm going to go mental.
Is he the one with the dump valve as well?
Oh, don't. I want to shove that thing so far up that boy's rectum, it's unreal.
Yeah, I used to have a horror sound effect as well. I used to collect them as a kid.
I married one.
What?
I just look in the mirror. Evening, Becky, darling. How are you, cuz? Oh, bless you. Well, I suppose I better say hello to chat, because there's lots of them.
Good then, go do it.
I will go do it.
Can
It's
I have
my
a quick
job.
drink of cola?
You have a swig.
Pepsi Cola.
No, it's ZX Cola.
Rolex
Extreme taste, zero sugar. From Aldi's. It's not bad, actually.
Quite nice that actually.
Other cocks are available. Right. Becky Bishop, good evening, darling cousin. How
Hello,
are
Becky
you?
Bishop. How are we?
Don't mention Coke. That's another fucking story.
Some fat bloke called BFG Hodson. Bill Richards.
Hey, hang on a minute. Whoa. Hang on a minute. You're saying hello to yourself.
Well, nobody else says it.
You fucking special. Wanker Hodgson.
Did you see how he slipped it in as well?
And I bet you fucking waved to yourself as well.
I did.
Do you know what it is? I bet he watches it on replay. And he's like, oh, look, they shouted me out.
Show it to everybody around the office. Look.
Dave, good evening, sir. Don W. Darling.
Uggles.
Uggles. Faxi. Safe. Fee, darling. Uggles. Free Rider Vapor, good evening. Haley Bops. Uggles. Festus. Good of you to join us, sir. Hope life's well. John Vaping Joker. Good evening. Mark H. Apparently the marquee. I'd love to know why. Anyway, Mr. Anderson. Good evening, sir.
Anderson.
Mr. Anderson, we have not forgotten.
No, we haven't.
What?
We're going to have him on as a special guest.
I know.
You leave Mr. Anderson's wood alone. Right.
We want to touch Mr. Anderson's wood.
I did. It's very pleasant. Orion's Braces, Alan. Good evening, dude.
Good evening, Si. Hope you're all right. Hope Mum's all right.
Yes. Big huggles to Mum.
Yeah, big hugs to Mum.
We've got Rasper Was. Good evening. Sean Lynch. Good evening. Shane Gibson. Dude. Hope the Swamp Pass is well. Didn't sound like it. I still like his definition of that comment. UK
If you're
Andy.
suffering from swamp ass, get yourself some fresh bollocks. Dr. Balls.
Other products are available.
Yeah, you can get roll on now for your knackers. I found it on Amazon.
God, his wish list. He's scary, isn't it?
UK
I mean,
Andy,
at what point, what do you actually type into Google to get that?
I put in men's natural soap and then men's refreshing, and strangely enough, the roll-on for your knackers came up under men's refreshing.
Thing is, though, you typing in men's refreshing.
Yeah, it's Amazon, it's not Pornhub. UK Andy, good evening, sir. Legend. Vapor Bunny. Darling. Vapor Queen Becky. Dude. And Vindictive Flame, good evening. And last but by no means least, Zan, dude. How you doing?
Everybody. I'm sure I saw Gaily Bops in.
You did. I said Gaily earlier. I actually feel sick now, cousin dear. There's no need. It's not me. It's Amazon.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't put fucking ordinary deodorant on your bollocks. Oh, no.
Oh, tried that once when I was a teenager. Doesn't work nice.
Yeah, or put it in the soles of your feet. Makes you feel fucking ill.
Well, I've never done that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I
I suffer from pretty sweaty feet as it is. And it was when I was a teenager. I went, I was going to the pub and then go to the dance, and I thought, fuck me, by the time I come home that night, my feet are going to smell like the bottom of a hamster's cage. So I put a little bit of the deodorant on the bottom of the feet. Half an hour later, I was like, it knocked me for six because of my feet. Because my feet couldn't sweat. Felt fucking awful.
Bloody hell!
Wow, no knew that.
And I'm with Vindictive Flame. Don't use mint shower gel on the knackers.
No.
Yes, it's a
Fuck
pleasant
off.
tingle.
Is it? Fuck.
It is.
No. It's like dipping your
I
knackers.
bet he uses a cheese grater as well, don't you?
Oi.
Oh, honestly, it gets it real nice and clean. Use cheese grater.
Move of the baby's bum.
No, it's exfoliating, darling. It's good for the skin.
What, like a Brillo pad?
I was thinking more a microplane, but hey. Apparently, hefts out weed eating in 100 degrees. Bless him. So he's sweating like Prince Andrew in a Pizza Hut.
Bunny, you're just being kinky now.
What's that?
Spraying deep heat.
Did that at school.
Never.
Yeah, but it wasn't the spray stuff at the time. It was the
Tiger Balm? The red
cream
stuff? Tiger Balm, the red stuff.
Oh, that was just deep heat I used. Went too high.
Rub it into the gusset and then sit and wait for the screams.
Do you know something? I cannot put deep heat on my skin anywhere.
Yeah?
It literally burns me.
Did you see the sketch? I think it's a BBC thing. It pops up every now and again on YouTube and Facebook and things like that. And the girls sit in the bedroom in a bucket of water.
Yeah. And he didn't wash his hands.
He didn't wash his hands after cutting chilies.
Yeah, if I put deep heat on my skin anyway, I come out in blisters.
Yeah.
It literally burns me.
Bloody hell.
So, Neil and I can't do that.
I don't know if anybody watches Ginger Billy on Facebook, but if you get a chance, just search for him on Facebook because he is hilarious. But he does a lovely thing about some Americans from the Deep South during the summer, and that sketch alone's worth just joining his group because it's hilarious. He's whinging about changing his shorts 3 times because of swamp ass. And then you get this like little footnote at the bottom, like a proper documentary that just says 3 out of X amount of Southerners suffer from swamp ass.
Well, wait a minute. It's Swamp Ass Awareness Day soon, is it not?
Swamp ass is what?
Swamp Ass Awareness Day.
Is it?
Aye.
That'll be tomorrow.
Sure as. 21st of June.
Excellent.
Swamp Ass Awareness Day.
5 days' time. Don't use hand sanitizer.
Holy fuck.
Lose.
Swamp Ass Awareness Day, anti-monkey butt powder.
Why would you use hand sanitizer as lube? Okay, Mark, that's going to be a conversation. Obviously not live, but that's a conversation I want to hear. Well, I got with my girl, right, and we all got excited and accidentally...
I thought, wouldn't it be good if it smelled of vodka? Whop! After she came down off the ceiling. Which episode?
Vindictive wants to know which episode it was.
Don't put this on your balls unless you BFG. I like that tea tree mint shower gel. It's nice. You just get a little tingle.
You're a weirdo.
What? I obviously don't have very sensitive balls then.
Yeah, longest day of the year on the 21st.
Yeah, that was my grandfather.
He's downhill from there on.
Yeah. Isn't it weird though? 6 months, boom, like that. It doesn't seem 5 minutes since we're all sat here going, happy Jesus birthday.
It doesn't, does it? It seems 2 minutes ago. It's scary. It's like we were on about this only the other day at work. Can you remember 6-week holidays when you were a kid? They seemed like a lifetime.
Yeah, 6 weeks. No, it's now.
6 months has just gone woof.
This is it. I mean, you say this, I bet you like the hills standing on. No, I don't like the hills standing on it because I can't play the flute. Makes going for a pee very messy. Pasty, darling, how are you? Buggles!
Yeah, you start feeling old when people turn around and say that 90s tracks are classics.
Dumb. Well, Mark bobbed over at the weekend, and we were discussing this video that we'd seen on Facebook. And it was songs you didn't know were cover versions. And I would say 90% of them, as per usual, you turn around and you're like, yeah, knew that.
Yep.
Knew that. And then you get the one that just blows you away. You were that days old when you found this out. And there was one on there, it was, it was just after the Bob Dylan one. They did Hendrix and Watchtower, and you're like, hold on, that's Bob Dylan, we all knew that. It was, Nirvana. It was one they did on Unplugged, and it was an old I didn't know it was an old American folk tune.
He did a couple. He did one of David Bowie's. He did Ledbelly's In the Pines.
Yeah. And then they did this folk song. It was an old bluesy folk song. It was brilliant.
Yeah, most of them ones on the Unplugged covers. Hi, Vic.
Good evening, Your Holiness.
Hi. The majestic Mullen is with us. Oh.
He's trying to make us feel really old.
Why?
Well, he's just turned around and said, what was it? I have to chat is going that quick. The same distance between 2020 and 1970 is the same difference as 1970 to 1918.
Yeah, Vic, no need. I was born in 1970, you bastard.
Yeah, and I was born in 71.
I'm saying
it's a good year.
It was a very good year.
It was vintage.
I'm a 60s baby.
When I was 21, that was a very good year.
Look, we survived lead paint, drinking water out the hose pipe.
Yeah.
And British Bulldog.
Yeah, and using cow shits as frisbees.
Yeah. And white dog shit. We survived white dog shit.
White dog shit.
Yeah.
And finding random pieces of pornography blowing around in the wind in the local play park.
And wood chip wallpaper.
Yeah. You didn't hear Think of the Children then, did you? No. All you heard was look at the tits on that.
Yeah. All you heard was get out and play, you little bastards.
If your dad finds out you've been nicking his pornos, you're in deep shit. Oh, I loved Vindictive. No need during the war.
Thing is, though, and you notice you're turning into your dad. Because I have. Especially around here. Here, I remember when these used to be fields.
Don't. I actually caught myself saying that to the kids.
I do that with Jules all the time. I remember that used to be fields, or that was a school, or that was this. And you know you're getting that look as if to say, shut up, I ain't interested, you old bastard. It's history lesson.
The worst bit is when you're driving along and you spot something in the field and you try not to say it because you know your old man used to say it. And it just bursts forth and like, cow!
It's all right with young'uns. Oh, they haven't had it so easy, have they?
Our mobile phones was 2 empty cans and a piece of string.
Yeah. Blooming too, right.
I still miss the pop man. I want the pop man to come back. He was ecologically sound.
We'll not go into that story, will we? Here's the teddy. Where do you want it?
I like the pop man.
Yeah, he's the one that had the dodgy porn at the back, didn't he? Do you want a VHS?
What you got? I've got German. I've got Granny. Good evening, Aunt. How you doing?
Auntie boy.
Oh, God. Yeah, that was proper parenting, that was. If you fall out of that tree and break your bloody back, don't come running to me. Well, I won't, will I? I'll be paraplegic.
And stop crying or I'll give you something to cry for.
Cry about, yeah.
Come here, how was it? Come here, I take my hand off your face. It's okay.
He was turning up to the corner shop. Yeah. Mrs. H from number 12, please give Billy 20 Woodbine, and I'll be counting the change when I get back.
Yeah. my mum used to send me to the cooperative with the divvy book, you know, with the coupons in it.
Yeah.
Used to get sent with that and come back with a wee bag.
Oh, do you remember the battering you used to get if you didn't pick the stamps up when you'd been to co-op? Oh, gee, that was a proper whooping.
Yeah, it used to say, get back into that fucking shop and get those stamps.
Mr. Anderson, we thought it was posh having the British Britannica replica on a CD. Can you remember that?
Oh, God, yeah.
It was on an actual CD. So, like, get rid of all your books. You can have it on a CD.
See, we weren't posh enough to have Encyclopedia Britannica. We had this dodgy red encyclopedia set. God knows where it came from.
So did I.
With
We
the
had a
dodgy
big red
world
one.
map. And,
We had a massive big red one.
We had a set. It was like 12. I'm sure it was like 12 books about that.
yeah. About that.
I'm sure my dad bought it in the 60s or something.
I'd love to know where it came from.
And you used to
I-
look at the black and white booby pictures from the African tribes.
It was my job to put the buggers into the book. Oh, the stamps.
You sit there at the tongue.
Oh, don't. Reader's Digest. Oh. Don't. It's all
Oh, do
there
you mean
was to-
half a book?
Yeah.
All their books is half a book. Abridged.
Oh, don't. We used to get taken down to this bloody caravan in Wales, yeah? And there was 2 comics in this sort of underseat storage. And the rest of it was all bloody Reader's Digest. So for the 2 weeks, all you had to read was Life's Like That. All those crap jokes. I blame that on my dad humour now.
Could have been worse. Could have been Watchtower.
Oh, fuck.
Let Jesus into your life.
Stephen, put the dog down, Stephen.
Ready to sacrifice him, Mum.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell,
but
Beelzebub.
That country. Can you remember once upon a time you used to see people break them in half and you think they were amazing?
Oh, the telephone books. Yes, I used to be able to do that.
Yeah, and you used to rip out half the Smiths because there was too many of them.
Checking out the
Do they
women's
still do Yellow Pages or is it just all online now?
CD's easy to break.
Checking out the women's underwear section in your mum's case catalogue. It
Never
was
done that in
all
my
right,
life.
as long as you didn't go beyond page 80, because then you hit the belly slappers and the girdles.
Yeah.
And that just scared you.
Mr. Haynes.
What's that about? What's he got a funny colour?
That's an immediate.
Oh, it is. Tango Hipsters. Belly slappers, too far, too far.
Don't go to the Bridget Jones section.
No, Simba. You must never enter the shadowy area.
Oh, Gail's mum had gratins.
Oh, look at her.
There you go.
Do you notice how the Grattan's catalogue always open? There was no need in the 70s because you used to get the Playtex Gypsy ad on the telly.
Cross your heart, brah.
Yeah, I remember Cross Your Heart Bra.
The Gypsy one was better because she got caught in the rain wearing nothing but a bra and it was all steamy and hot and it was very nice.
Or is that the Flake advert?
No, that was different. She was noshing the
No,
chocolate
she was
bar.
definitely noshing. I understood what that noshing was all about. Trust me.
I'm
As a
amazed
12-year-old
we
kid, I knew exactly what she was noshing.
I'm amazed we turned into the well-rounded human beings we are today watching all that.
Faxi, that was bad.
What's that?
I'll let you repeat that one.
God, no. What do you call it? Tattooing with above average vision, most eyelids. Oh, no. Which reminds me, Ben Kenobi is rapidly heading to the finale, and I think they've solved your conundrum, mate.
Well, I haven't watched the last one. I always watch it on a Friday, so...
It's not a problem. I'm not mentioning it, but I think they've solved your conundrum.
At the present moment, I'm not disappointed in it, but I just thought there might have been a bit more.
There was only ever going to be 6 episodes, so
I thought there'd have been a bit more with Qui-Gon.
I was hoping that. I think they may be saving that for the finale. Fee,
Yeah,
don't
Fee,
worry. I
no
don't do
worries.
spoilers, love. He'd come round and kick my head in. He knows where I live.
I know where he lives. I've been watching Stranger Things. I've
Not
watched
seen
all...
it yet.
I'm starting them all over again. We're already on season 3.
Nah, not seen it yet.
Have you seen it at all?
Sorry?
I've seen halfway through the first season. That's it.
Another one that I'm not quite getting on with is The Boys.
I'm up to date on The Boys and thoroughly enjoying it.
I think it's a bit...
Season finishes.
I'm a bit... Same old, same old.
It's following now the storyline from the comics, which was Herogasm. So it's faithfully reproducing the comics. It's just because of the way they're having to tone things down, and they are toning things down, it's making it a bit samey.
Yeah.
In the comics, there's a new shock virtually every episode. So, Mike Haynes, good evening, sir.
Yeah, I know, Faxi, can't wait.
What's that?
This is season 4, part 2. 1st of July. I think there's only going to be 2 episodes in it, but one's an hour and a half and the other one's nearly 2 hours long.
No, that's
And then
all
they're
right.
supposed to be wrapping it up in season 5, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Season
been
5 is
cancelled.
going to be the last one.
But saying that Millie Bobby Brown isn't going to appear in... Well, there's rumours that she's not going to appear in the 5th season.
From what I'm understanding is that it's going to be they're going to go a prequel type thing.
Every Star Wars fan in the room just shuddered. Something terrible happened in the Force. I would highly recommend, though, if you can get your hands on the Paramount Plus show Strange New Worlds, which is a Star Trek, watch it.
I haven't seen it yet.
That is good.
More Star Trek than
That is
Star
really
Trek.
Yeah, I've been hearing everyone rave about it. But I haven't got Paramount, so...
Below Deck. What's Below Deck, then?
Oh, Below Decks. It's the cartoon Star
yeah.
Trek.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I watched the first couple. Didn't grab
Yeah,
me.
it didn't grasp me either.
It's actually alright. Stick with it. It's actually alright.
It's kind of like The Simpsons meets Star Trek.
I did like number 1. Riker. I thought that was funny. Norse, good evening, sir.
Bump.
So, on the verge of Swamp Ass Eve, unless you're in Scotland, in which case you better grow gills and quick. We've run through the telly that's been grabbing us. Anything else grabbed your fancy? Because I've just found out Morrissey's playing the Dome.
Never mind.
New Mod Lammy are back playing Rock City the end of this year again.
Oh, for the Christmas gig.
I think so.
Ooh. Tempting.
I tell you what, I've been listening to this week, and I really like the albums. Gary Newman's new album.
Yeah, Gary Newman's new album's quite good.
Yeah, it's really
In fact,
good.
his last couple have been really good, to be fair.
Never been a big fan of Gary Newman.
See, everybody thinks of him as blooming Cars and blooming We Are Electric. Sorry, Friends Are Electric, but he's done a hell of a lot more than that.
Oh, all done. Norse apparently is trying to find the new RTA. The deck on his profile Unity is effed.
Believe it or not, and I'm quite impressed with it, is this one, which is the Dead Rabbit Max. Really, really do like it.
Is that a 28 mil?
Yeah, it is. It's the same
No.
Dead Rabbit as Dead Rabbit version 3 deck. So obviously still got your rabbit, but they're rounded off posts, that's all they are. But the actual airflow, still going down at an angle, but instead of sort of having that grill type, you've got 2 X's. I mean, lovely. Really do like this. Airflow for days and flavour's gorgeous.
What's the airflow like though through the X's? Does it break it up a bit, smooth or?
It's lovely. Yeah, I've got it wide open. It's lovely vape. Really impressed with it. And obviously it's a Dead Rabbit, so it's absolutely easy to build on. And you
Should
can
be
pick them
easy
up
to get
for...
hold
I picked this up for 20 quid.
Bargain.
Obviously, can't tell you where you picked it up from. But, yeah, picked it up. 20 quid. And for the price, you can't go wrong.
No, you can't. Not
And
for
I
that.
think it looks absolutely super duper on that. There you go. Hey, we're talking vapey. Vape.
Hey, Dave's just said better wide open than else. Looking for an RTA for the Top Gear. Sorry, Norse. What size is that then, mate? 20 Top Gear.
I did pick it up from the interweb.
Excels on a Mac 0.09.
Yep. That's what I've got it on now. I've got proper coils in this one. Thank you to my little brother.
Well,
My little brother gave me some proper coils.
I've had 26. It's duffpo. Right, so it's a 26 RTA.
You'll not get one. You're looking at 25.
Well, at least there's no overhang with that.
A good 25. There's loads of them. Absolutely loads.
I'm guessing Norse doesn't do a restricted direct to lung though.
No, I can't imagine it. It all depends on your budget. Was it an RDA or an RTA?
RT.
RTA. Gotta admit, Steam Crave, they're really good. You can get one of them. Or are they 26? You can get the 26 version. Can't remember now.
26 will do.
Me personally, I like the Arbiter. I think it's a cracking little... get the Arbiter 2.
To be fair, I'll go with that.
The Arbiter 2. Another one is the Intake Dual by Mike Vapes. That is a really nice RTA. I mean, these are cheap, really cheap ones now.
Have you ever heard of Fralium wire? I've found it.
I've heard of it. I have never used it.
Mr. Pebble, those coils that I got off him were Fralians. That I've got in the Steam Crave. They bedded in a treat, mate. Absolutely stonking they are.
Yeah, another one. That's a good one. Blaze RTA.
Yeah. My Vapes and Thundered. I missed that one. Bloody hell. It's like the voice of God suddenly popping up in chat, isn't it? The majestic Mullen just appears.
It appears.
Who was thinking steak bake? bless you. So, I mean, what do you reckon to the theory that we've all travelled back in time and it's now actually 1986?
I feel like that. Yeah, I thought that were ace, that one. Whoever put that up. Top Gun's number one. Kate Bush is number one. And there's an proxy war with America and Russia. Yeah, 1986.
We're back! Cue the homosexual volleyball scene. I fancy the Mark II G-Class. It's nice. It's nice, but is it worth the cat? I mean, to be honest, there's so many DNA mods flying around now at a reasonable price.
Well, Vic showed me the menu set up again, and it's virtually that. You need a Philadelphia lawyer to try and understand the damn thing. That's what put me off the G-Class. Don't get me wrong, we've got 3 of them sitting up there, but once you get your settings, don't touch the damn thing.
See, me personally, I've never rated it. Never, and I think DNA boards are overrated. I really do. Sorry. And I've always said that. Don't get me wrong, they are brilliant boards. And they are sort of like brilliant. But I think that's because I'm sort of like, yeah.
Well, no,
I don't need it. Don't need it.
The DNA boards are lovely. The power and all the rest of it is superb. The battery life, brilliant. The menu, it just winds me up. You can't just click a button and something goes up. You have to select it, then it goes up. And
I meant to ask while Vic's here, regarding the latest G-Class, I never did get a chance to watch your review. What's the battery situation? Is it still mysteriously draining power from them, or
no,
have
they
you got rid
fixed
of
it.
it?
By all accounts, it's been fixed.
Oh, it's about blooming time.
They won't be treating you like a god at the next expo, Mr. SoulOhm.
Come on, let's face it, no fucker's going to treat me like a god at Expo. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that is still one of my abiding early Expo memories, watching Vic being treated like a god at the EE stand.
It was lovely. It was lovely to see.
Oh, aren't they being nice to that little Scottish bloke? He must have had a funny turn, bless him. Look, they've sat him down and given him water and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
The only thing it was missing that day was the fucking angels of the big trumpets, play.
Oh.
And the eunuchs with the palm leaves.
Hail the Messiah. Evening, Flat Cap, how you doing?
Flat Cap, good evening, kiddo.
I'll tell you what, mate, Flat Cap, you reignited my faith in companies, you did. I don't know if you've seen his posts on Facebook.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his posts. Sorry to hear about your channel, mate, but
yeah,
I fully understand where you're going. We'll not start a rant on YouTube.
No, but it's nice to see the support he's still getting. Off
yeah, it is. It's lovely.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Yes,
he is.
He is a very naughty boy.
Very. Yes, it is an evil plan. Oh, hey up, me duck. You said last week that you'd sent me an email and I haven't received it. Just thought I'd mention that. Regarding YouTube at the same time. Because after the show I went looking all over for it and I couldn't find it anyway.
There's some geezer called Marco Crew going, what's this about?
What's this about then? When I used to work at Tarmac, there used to be another Mark Crow who worked in Tarmac, and obviously I used to get loads of his emails. Thing is, though, he were a director. Oh, yeah, I got some interesting emails.
Yeah. Keep the email, send me his money.
Yes, Flat Cat, we're going to have to get you on here as well.
Yes.
Yes, and you'll be able to tell everyone all about your new channel on Rumble.
Yes, and show us your bumpers.
Yes. Yeah, we'll have to get Flat Cap on. It'd be nice.
It would actually, yeah.
Mm.
It'd make hell of a difference to when you had him on the original Thursday show.
Mm.
When he was just starting out. Do you remember that one?
God, that seems a long time ago. I think he's been on since then.
Oh, he has, but I just remembered the first time he appeared.
Mm.
It was
I do like Gaz. He's a lovely lad.
He is.
Really do.
It's before he went all posh with his garage.
With his garage.
His garage.
Well, saying that, we could always get his brother on instead.
Nah, he's a bit of a dick. I like the original. He's a lovely bloke. I'm waiting for the Soju BFG.
Hey, up me duck. Was it this one just there that you sent it to?
Right, I'll have to have a shufty and see if it's got caught in the filters.
I hate that when that happens.
His twin was way hotter. How can you say that, Sam?
I like his twin.
The evil twin.
When he first did that, I thought that was absolutely awesome. Really did.
That must. Well, we'll save it for the when you're on, mate. But that was a classic Vape moment because it was the first time anybody had done that.
The first time I ever saw that type of thing ever done is it Casey Stats or whatever his name is? Quite famous blogger from YouTube.
I've never seen it.
He did it. And it was sort of like, that was really weird. It was clever. Very, very clever. That was the first time I ever saw it. Because it was sort of like going around the sort of like the YouTube, you must watch this type thing. And I clicked on it and I thought, I was impressed.
I still like Gaz's version.
Oh yeah, I love Gaz's version. It's sort of like, wow. Way beyond my technical abilities of editing and internet and face. Yeah, I've got no hope.
Alan, you have a lovely weekend, mate, and best wishes to your mum, mate.
Big love, buddy. Speak to you later.
Later, dude. Yeah, oh man. It does feel like everything's going a bit retro at the minute, doesn't it? I mean, not talking about Gaz, getting back to 1986. Is it me, or has everybody stopped writing original songs and everybody's just covering crap from the 90s?
Yeah, because
I've
I'm
got a
just
clue.
fucking lazy.
Oh,
I don't listen to. I sound like my dad again. I just don't.
Turn that fucking rabble down, Mark!
That's not music.
That's not.
like-
I know it is.
rattling.
The thing is, though, every time that I saw like you put Radio 1 on, because I'm so like musically minded anyway, I can hear the auto-tuning all the time, and auto-tuning just drives me wappy. On songs that you don't even think that there's auto-tuning, I can hear it. I know when it's there. So it's so like really bugs the hell out of me.
I just wish there'd be something like the 2000s version of grunge or something. We're getting due for it, aren't we? We've had boom, 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 boom for long enough.
Michael Buble is renowned for using auto-tune. Oh, you've got to... A lot of these, you think that they're really good singers, but if you sit and actually listen to them, they're too pitch perfect. If you get... The best way is sort of like going Michael Buble compared to Freddie Mercury. When Freddie Mercury sings, you can hear the different vibratos in the actual voice. And it's off key. And it goes out of key all the time as he's doing it. But you get someone like Buble in them lot, and it's even though they're doing the vibrato, you can hear it. It is in perfect key. So you can tell it's AutoTune, and I just can't listen to it.
Do you think a lot of these fucking reality Britain's Got Talent, Americans Got Talent, they've got a lot to do with the shit music that we're getting just now? Because everybody thinks they're a singer.
Well, it's like when you went to Expo and everybody thought they were a vape supplier.
Well, yeah.
It's where the money is. Interviewed a new singer for the band. He came with his AutoTune. Good singer, lazy. Bloody hell. Sent to an old Gmail address.
Right, the only other Gmail address that we've got is SoulOhm@gmail.com. They're the only two emails I've got.
Apart from the OnlyFans one, but we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that one. But anyway, thank you. I'll watch it.
Stuart, good evening, sir. Yeah, Sam, I think you'll find that was Kate Bush. Blimey.
No
He's
wrong with a
even
bit of Iron Maiden.
multicultural fist bumps.
I like that.
Inclusive fist bumps. We like those. The Ohm Service. Yes. We are the Ohm Service. I'll have you know, we are very popular in a certain care home in Worthing. Red hot.
That's the UR Misses service.
They've had to hose Gladys down whenever we're
Matron.
Typical time to join the chat. BFG talking about Bush. Easy, sinner. He's with us, the God of the Gutter, the Lord of the Lewd, sinner.
Good evening, sinner. Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you, Vindictive. Mine is it him? I believe Vindictive is a bloke. His nan loves us.
That's lovely. I'm quite happy with that.
I'm up for that.
Yeah.
Mush, did you slip in the back door, dude?
He did. With no lube.
No lube. Cheeky. Didn't even buy us dinner.
Well, yeah, getting back to the music side of things, because of the auto-tuning, I just can't cope with it. I really can't.
No, I mean, I think the thing that's winding me is I'm hearing stuff now that they're saying, oh yeah, it's the new song from so-and-so, and I can name you 3 other songs that have used that riff, that bridge, and it's starting to wind me up.
Do you know what? It's got to the point now that it's all like, there was something came on, me and Jan were listening to it, and I turned around and said, and they had the cheek to sue George Harrison for My Sweet Lord, and this sounds exactly like them. It's so like they caused us such a hoo-ha over My Sweet Lord, and yeah, I suppose very it's similar, but half of the tracks, yeah, that's direct copy.
Did you follow the Ed Sheeran case? He went, nah, this one's not going. We're going to court with this one, boys. And he had every right to. And he talk about covering his arse, because it's been done a couple of times. Not because of plagiarism, but just because it sounded similar. And to be fair to the geezer, he's always said, right, I can see what you're saying. I'll put you on the credits. Yeah? Ed Sheeran single, it's not going to be worth nothing, is it?
Exactly.
But this time round, this geezer was taking the piss. It was literally just sort of, I think it was repeating the same 3 words in a sort of tone. Yeah? Ooh, ooh, ooh. And they were trying to say they nicked his song.
I mean, how far can you go? I mean, let's face it, there's only so many computations that you can do, especially with 4 chords. And let's face it, most pop, I mean, we're talking about pop rock songs are basically within the range of 4 chords.
Yeah.
Don't matter which way you look at it, it's basically 4 chords. And I can reel off even 3 chords just using 3 chords, I can sing off 40 to 50 different songs, totally random songs, but they're all Axes of Awesome. If anyone ever gets
the
chance,
Aussies. They were brilliant as well.
but it's true. It's just how it is. I mean, blooming heck, I love the blues. I'm a big blues fan. And you go back to really the old 1920s blues, like I listen to 1930s blues. Blooming heck, it's the same song, just different lyrics.
I want to meet the one woman that all those songs were based on because she sounds naughty. I think, all right, she may smell of piss and lavender at the minute, but...
Exactly. I mean, Status Quo are a prime example of using old stuff.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, AC/DC, I Swear Blind. What's his face? Did Johnny Be Good? Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
You listen to some of Angus's riffs.
Oh, yeah.
There's a hell of a load of Chuck Berry in there.
All you have to do is you can listen to, it's sort of like Eric Clapton. You can hear his influences. You can straight away, you can hear him. And it's sort of like Mr. Green. You listen to his stuff and you can hear his influences as well. You know, Peter Green.
And that's no problem. You can live with that.
It's
'cause
when
that's
you
me
want to
addition.
taking people to court over a blooming riff.
Yeah, but it's normally some geezer from the middle America that nobody's ever heard of. That all of a sudden, Ed Sheeran over in London managed to hear the demo of this guy's song.
I totally agree with you, Bill. Ledbelly never got the credit he deserved. That guy was amazing. I love Ledbelly.
I think the thing now, though, is because there's that much social media and stuff going about, it just takes one person to hear that and say, wait a minute, that sounds very much like that. And everything's just getting reported back. Whereas way back in the day, you'd stop maybe released in the States and somebody maybe on holiday and go, oh, I quite like that song. So they use the same riffs, same intros over here. And they never actually, nobody from the States actually hears the version that was released in the UK. So it was never a thing up until recently.
Yeah,
mean-
I mean, you've got to. I mean, you go back to so like when the old, like how I listen to the kind of music. This is why the lyrics are never exactly the same. You'd get somebody like Robert Johnson. He'd go to some bar. He'd listen to somebody and try and remember the words, and then he would sing the song. There was no sort of like internet to get the lyrics or anything like that, or a song sheet to get the lyrics, because there weren't any. It was you know, ear to mouth type of thing. It was sort of like you just passed it on. It was sort of like storytelling, how storytelling was. You never read it on a book. You heard it from someone else and then you repeated. So obviously you always had that Chinese whisper slide, and that's why you got this variation. Baby Please Don't Go. Everyone's heard of that song. Baby Please Don't Go. Yeah?
Yep.
You ought to see how many different versions of that same song is, with totally different lyrics. There's probably about 12 that I know of that have similar but different lyrics. It's honestly, I was always thinking about doing a combination of merging about 3 of them into one song.
That'd be awesome.
And using all the different verses.
See, Tutti Frutti, Little Richard. Yeah? That's not the innocent little sing-along it appears. The original lyrics of Tutti Frutti were quite bawdy.
Oh yes, they were.
They were naughty. Much in the vein of My Dingaling, again by Mr. Berry.
And Happiness
Yes,
by Ken Dodd.
you can't say happiness without a penis. Sonny Terry and Baby Brown, please don't. Now, that was another one of these songs that came up on the cover versions, which was Tainted Love, because obviously Soft Cell, and then you got, was it Brown?
Yeah, T-Rex's wife.
Yeah, Mark Bolan's missus. Her version was an absolute belter.
Well, it was Northern Soul song.
Yeah, but I'm sure somewhere in the deep dark recesses of my memory, there is an earlier version of that.
I don't know. I always thought she wrote it.
I am sure
I
there's
could be
an
wrong.
American. No, well, this is what everybody was saying. She wrote it, but I am sure I read there was it was either inspired by or it was a copy of an American tune. Because as you say, there was no internet. I mean, God Almighty, look at the 70s, with the ska covers.
Oh, God, yeah. I
Because
mean,
people were
they was
hearing-
getting loads from Jamaica for that stuff.
Yeah. And
Because if you remember, towards the end of punk, reggae and ska music really did take off in this country. Really took off.
well, that was the original skinheads, wasn't it? Not the oi mob, but the more inclusive version of the skinheads, which is where it originally came from.
Yeah.
It was the working class lads mixing with the Jamaican immigrants into South London, and
Yeah.
they were getting into the music, the Trojan reggae and
All
the
that
rest
lot.
of it. Prince Buster. I mean, Christ, without Prince Buster, madness would never have existed.
True. Cicero, fist bump. Didn't see you in there.
Cicero, dude. I mean, I always find it fascinating that you got the specials and you got madness. Two completely different areas of the country, both very similar music, very similar attitude, just out to have a laugh. And you end up with them both on two-tone. It was brilliant. Oh, it was a hell of a time to be a teenager.
Yeah,
Oh,
do you
God,
remember
yeah.
the dance? Did you remember the Dance Craze movie? Do you never remember that?
No, I don't remember that one.
You're a bit younger than me, right enough. They brought out a dance. They brought out the album Dance Craze, and then they brought the movie out. And it was basically concert clips from, I think it was about a dozen bands. The Specials, Madness, the Beat Selector,
Yeah.
a load of them. It was great. It was a great album. And you say they were all two-tone label. Listen, Zan's got a question. Squid Industries Double Barrel. What version is it up to now?
Do you know
Question.
something? I don't know. Is it version 4 now?
Let's have a look. Gotta love Google.
Did Squid Industries went tits up or something at one point? Did they not? Or were they going down the tubes?
I heard that there was something going off.
Version 3.
I thought there was a version 4.
Let's have a look.
Or is it version 4 and it's called something slightly different?
Well, the version 3 is 150 watt variable. There is a version 4.
Version
It's a
4.
box mod. That's interesting. Oh, they've done a double barrel box mod. Oh, that's no.
It's still the double barrel, but more of an angular body rather than it doesn't look nice, does it?
No. The V3's nice. That follows the shotgun barrel sort of motif. But no.
I've
This
got
one
the
looks
V25 mil.
This one looks like the Desert Eagle barrel.
But the problem
is
is,
very good.
even with mine, it still had the same problem with paint. Paint would have been chipping off it as soon as I got it and never left the house.
Mm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a good mod. I've still got it.
You get an extra 50 watts range on it, but
What, is it 200 watt now?
it's 200 watt. The voltage output is 6.4 to 8.4. Goes down to 0.1 ohms. Full color screen. USB Type C.
Still only fucking 18,650 though.
Yeah.
Oh, by all accounts, the V3 is before they went bust.
Personally, I'd stick with the V3 because the V4 is just bloody ugly. It
Is
honestly
the
looks like a
V4
9mm
21700 or still 18650?
18650.
Well,
Do you
Mike Haynes has got the V4 and he says it's pretty good.
Fair enough, Mike. I just personally, I don't like the look of
Did
it.
they start back up? Did somebody buy them over? Did they start back up again? Because I'd heard they went, well, obviously the V3 they went tits up.
I remember hearing something about them, but
Zan's just went to use his V4 and it's broke. TAC 20. I haven't heard of a TAC 21 in a while.
yeah, TAC 21's ancient, isn't it? Well, TAC 21 came out after the V3, didn't it? Oh no, I think the TAC 21 came out before the V3. Yeah.
I'll better put Vape after that just to see.
Just out of curiosity, guys, how's the stream going? Everything all good? You give us a thumbs up. It's all good. I'll say because I'm still having issues according to OBS Studios. It keeps on disconnecting and reconnecting, and I keep on getting keyframe rate variants on here.
To be honest,
everything's all right.
From what I'm seeing on the live, the image is a lot cleaner than last week.
Yeah.
We're not as fuzzy.
Zan,
It was
send
mega
you a link.
problems last week.
Well, the V4, I think the best way of describing a V4 is the bastard child of a TAC 21, a gun grip, and the double posted version of the V3 with a larger gap in the middle, and then you've got what appears to be like venting holes in one side.
I'll have to have a look at it. I'm not going to open up another window in here while I'm...
It's not pretty.
Thanks, guys, for letting me know. Thank you. Yeah, by all accounts, we've had a couple of pauses.
Apparently it's lighter than the V3.
Faxi, I can't, mate, unfortunately. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll stick it up onto the Facebook group. That's the safest way of doing it.
Yeah, we don't want to...
Don't need any more grief from YouTube.
seriously don't need any more grief. No, I don't.
It would be good.
No.
But, yeah, it's not the prettiest mod.
It's basically a box mod, though, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's just a square.
What can you fit on it? What size is it? Has it got dimensions?
I'm just looking now, mate. It's 25 mil.
So it hasn't got any bigger.
No, it's 93 tall, 48 wide, and 25 across.
So it's like your standard box mod then.
No, John Paulson's Vic's reviewed it, so.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you like that sort of gun stocky look, you might like it. But I've never been a fan of anything that looks like a gun stock. I wasn't impressed with that smock thing that they brought out, the grip.
No, I didn't like that. Could have been worse. Can you remember that one that looked like a gun bullet case? And then you had that one that looked like a detonator. I think it was called the detonator.
Detonator, yeah.
It's a bomb!
Imagine going through customs.
Matt.
Sorry,
Matt, fist bump. Hope you're all right, buddy.
Yes, I shall
Shaped like a
make a
grenade.
picture. I'm sure Squid Industries won't mind.
Oh, put it in Facebook group. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Right.
Ah, the AK-47. That's right. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, there's been some fun ones over the years. I mean, it's like that. Can you remember that knuckle duster one?
Done. Do you remember that lippy one that was supposed to be aimed towards female vapors?
Oh yeah, it looked like a lipstick. Yeah, that was at one expo, wasn't it? That we saw that.
It looked more like a bleeding bullet vibrator. And for those that aren't aware of what one of those is, ask Mummy and Daddy and they'll tell you. What are you shaking your head at?
You're just wrong.
Honest, mate, I've reached the point this week where I really don't give a
Don't give a
toss.
toss.
seriously thinking about the T-shirt with "Behold the field where I plant my fucks, 'tis bare." But right, why is it telling me to follow the Ohm Service? I am a member of the Ohm Service.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you a member of the Ohm Service? Is it the Ohm Service or the Ohm Service Live? Because one set up two things. Not just
I did the page, didn't I? That's
you did, yes.
So you didn't get your secret decoder ring then?
It's like the Twitter one. He set that up and I can't do anything with it. Can't even
only because I haven't
post
worked out. How'd you do it?
I don't know. The only way that you can do it is you're going to have to give me all your passwords and everything. So I can log in. Aaron, hello.
I don't think Randy Raquel will be too happy about that.
Randy Raquel. I know not what you speak of, sir.
What I subscribe to on Twitter is my business.
If anything about your history, yeah, I totally agree. just some things that
My
you
wish list
don't
alone.
want to see. So, is there anything that you've seen, Betty, that takes your fancy? Any pod systems that you think, oh, I'd love to try that?
Nope. I'd rather poke my fucking eyes out.
Do you know something? I've got to admit, I've seen bugger all. There is nothing out there that I thought, oh, I won't mind. I only got the Dead Rabbit. Literally, I only got the Dead Rabbit Max because I knew it would fit on this and it'd look alright.
I mean, the thing is, I've still got that many mods and stuff in here that there's. I don't need to buy any more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm certainly not vaping as much as I used to. I mean, every now and again I'll take a notion for it, but at the end of the day, I mean, look. Oh shit! You can't see it for the fucking camera. That's full of mods. So the last thing shows that up there. There.
Oh, I'm the same. I mean, blooming out that. Do. Can you? There, you can just work it out there. That's just full of mods. That's just my mech stuff and that. There you go.
All right, you two can piss off.
Why?
There's no need. That's just showing off there.
Yes, me your other side, Mark. There, yeah. There's me drum, me banjo. I've guessed what I've been doing.
You're playing with his doofer.
As a matter of fact, I was watching the Soul Catchers do for Diddley Band before we went live.
Oh God. The best one on there is where I'm with my niece and nephew. That's the best song on there.
Oh,
Where we do All Together Now by the Beatles.
yeah. All together now.
Holly is absolutely brilliant on there.
I've just opened up another page just now on YouTube, and it's just the second one. Well, the first one that's come up is the Ohm Service is, and then the one right next to it is Bad Things True Blood theme performed by Soul Catcher.
Yeah, I did it. I did a version of it. Yeah. Moons ago. I'm thinking about setting up. I'm umming and ahhing whether to set up a new YouTube channel, completely fresh, because Soulcatcher never got an actual YouTube channel. That's just Mark Crew YouTube channel. So I'm thinking about setting up a proper one and start doing a little.
What about guitar playing for beginners?
Yeah, I could do. Yeah.
Sign me up.
Oh, Vindictive, you're on about Super Nurse behind me. Banksy. Hold on. Oh, there. Super Nurse. Sorry? He has to see the picture behind
And
me.
what was wrong with my diddly bow?
There's nothing wrong with your diddly bow.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah, well, that's where I've sort of like not bothered. I wouldn't say not bothered. I've always played my guitar, but I haven't done anything for literally since I've been reviewing. And now I'm not reviewing anymore. It's sort of like I miss doing it, and I'm thoroughly enjoying using it. I mean, it just proves I dug out a couple of my guitars, and it's sort of like, oh, put a slide on it, and it's it's sort of like, I definitely need to change. I've had to buy a load of new strings. It's sort of like, yeah, they haven't been used for too long. So yeah, I've got new strings ordered and all sorts.
Hold on, Fox is shut down. Where are you getting these from? Do you remember
I haven't
Fox?
started dogging. Oh, do you mean doggy? Sorry. Yes, my little Millie's lovely. Bless her heart. She's getting big. Still going to scarring me up.
Wrecked the bed.
Yeah, she wrecked the bed this evening. Yeah, she's not liking this heat though. Bless her.
Her and me both. The last time it was red hot, I was skinnier. It was easier.
Oh,
Oh, bless. Well, what time are we on? Because it must be getting close to
it's
the floof.
quarter.
It's floof time, 1:45. It's 1:45 the floof.
Faxi, he's good at that because he's used to listening to me and knowing what I'm talking about. So, bless
We'll say
him.
Faxi. I'll be in the same lay-by as last week.
Just bring a fresh box of Kleenex, please.
Yeah, and some Swarfiga.
Yeah, and don't forget next time. Can you wipe the car down? Thank you.
And bring proper lube, not fucking hand gel.
Yeah, don't want none of that.
Was it
pish.
fucking stings?
Yeah, that's what the Swarfiga's for. It grinds it away.
Oh, Swarfiga.
There you go.
What strings do I use? Various, to be honestly. Been using Fender ones. It depends on what instrument I'm using, to be honest with you.
So what's better for sliding then, nylon or steel?
Steel. You
Yeah?
don't slide with nylon.
I don't know, mate. I've never slid. So
Nylon is more for your classical guitars or very folky guitars. I'm swapping, ironically, I'm swapping over. I've got an
Fucking hell.
acoustic up here.
It's all right, you laughing. I don't do this twangy business.
I've
And
never.
I'm swapping this. It's a steel guitar. Well, it's a steel stringed guitar, but I'm swapping it over to nylon strings. It's all down to tension as well. Steel string guitars need a lot more tension. That's why you have a tension rod and that. But normally it's for classical guitars, nylon strings.
I've just got visions of you all.
I mainly use Dadgio, and I sometimes use what they're called now, Fat Eddies. Fat Eddies are really nice.
Early ball strings are good.
Yeah, Eddie Ball. Yeah, they're not bad.
Because it's the Darios that's on that.
Yeah, Dario's. I've got a lot of them. In fact, I think I've been using what were they called now? Slinkies. They're nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it depends on what guitar I'm using it on. Like on my main cigar box guitar that I use, me Chicken Bone John. Them ones, what is it? 42, 32 and 22 gauge steel guitar strings, and I have that in AEA, whereas normally a cigar box is in GDG.
Can you vape with the 22 gauge? It's all right. You two do the twangy, I'll do the puffy bit. Yeah.
The what?
See, I use different gauges on different guitars that I've got, especially on my cigar boxes. Because obviously it's like I've got one here that's more like I have it more as a bass guitar than I have actually anything else. I've got some really heavy gauge strings on it.
That's one thing. I've been looking at the box guitars on YouTube for various bits. I mean, Mark's sort of been posting bits and pieces. And I never realised, because you think guitar's a guitar is a guitar. But with the cigar box guitars, there's so many different fret layouts, there's different tones.
See, when it comes to a 6-string guitar, I'm shit at a 6-string guitar. I can do open chords and that lot, and I can throw out a tune. But generally, a 6-string guitar, I'm crap. There's too many strings for me. Seriously, honestly, I mean, I basically play a tenor guitar, which is 4 strings, or I play my cigar boxes, and most of them are 3 strings. I find I've only got little hands, and because I've only got little hands, my actual spanning distance is very, very short. And I find that, so like, especially when you start getting it after your standard open chords on a 6-string, once you start barring, I find it really, really painful, and I've never been able to get over it. So I went banjo instead of guitar. So it's like I know more banjo chording than actual 6-string guitars.
See,
now, and because obviously I've been playing 4 strings and 3 strings for so long, the distance between each string on a 6-string, I'm stumbling all the time with them because they're that close together, and I'm used to quite open spacing. It's like playing a bass guitar and then playing a 6-string guitar. You realise how close a 6-string guitar strings are close to each other. So I'm always fumbling.
See, I had an electroacoustic, and because I've got big hands, I had the opposite problem. Top string, not a problem. Get me on the bottom 3 strings, trying to bend my fingers so I could actually hit the notes I wanted. Forget it.
Oh, I can do an F chord, an open F chord. Yeah, no worries. Exactly, mandolins, they're gorgeous to play with. I love a mandolin.
Isn't that a bloke from Star Wars? That is the way.
I have spoken.
Bloody hell, at this rate, we'll turn into a bloody Muso's channel.
No wrong with that.
Yeah, I just need to
I'll show everybody this then. There you go. That's my new effects pedal. Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
Fucking jealous.
I know I'm not going to start reviewing blooming guitar stuff. It's way too expensive and I can't afford that kind of stuff. But I am looking for, if anyone does know, I am looking for a Fender Bassman amp. If anyone knows of it anywhere. It's a sensible price.
What's sensible then?
I'll wait until they tell me and I'll know which is sensible.
Yorkshire.
Come on, I'm a Yorkshireman.
Hey, that's pulling my legs on.
Saying that, I mean, you can get replicas of Fender Bassmans. It's actually a bass guitar amp, but it's got the most gorgeous sound, and a lot of blues players, lead guitar blues players, use it. It's one of them holy grails.
I'll let you try it when you come up in August. I'll let you try this one down here.
Apparently, have a word with Lee Armitage. Matt
Yeah, I really ought to. I really ought to have a chat with that guy because he has all sorts. He's got a good little channel. He has.
He's a good one to work with as well. Is Dan Whitlock Jones?
Sorry,
Dan Whitlock Jones. Made that.
Yeah.
Because actually he does for a living repairs and makes amplifiers and pedals and shit.
Yeah.
He's based up in Liverpool.
It's time to fondle the majestic scrotum, dear boys. Who's the Welsh tart? Yes.
Oh
They're on
gosh, no, don't no new URLs, no.
No.
Doesn't matter what URL, we'll leave URLs out of it.
Well alone. So UKVS is with us in a couple of minutes.
He is. So's little
So-
bro, Adam and Grizzly,
Yes.
doing
He's
their
another
wonderful Thursday show.
Yes. Bless him. So Stevie, is you gonna fondle the chat room?
Fondle the chat room.
Fondle the chat room? Give them
Fucking here for a
love.
war, anyhow. Thanks, chaps and chapesses, for joining us again on this another wonderful Thursday evening. If I could break these teeth in one of these days. Join us next week for more of the same. We may maybe even get our twangers out next week. I don't know. Wait and see.
Ah, beg your pardon, sir.
Stranger things have happened, you know. Mark, Steve.
Would you like us to get our twangers out?
Dear God,
That
I've
is
got
the
visions of
question.
Roger and Freddie now.
We'll get our twangers out and bang our balls.
I can bang things.
Go on. Mark, Steve. What can I say? Thoroughly enjoy these Thursday evenings. They keep taking the fucking tablets. Anywho, I shall pass it over to Mr. Hodgson.
Sorry, it was Bill's comment. We found part of Shearguard. Betty's got the teeth.
I think so.
Well, that was an eclectic little show. I don't think we touched on everything.
You
don't
never
think-
touched me.
Give me a chance. Chat, for everybody that's joined us, thank you. For everybody that's joined us on the catch-up, thank you. For everybody that's going to join us next week, remember to hit the bloody thumb and thank you. Right. I shall pass
Why
you
do you
over
want
to
them to
Gareth.
hit your thumb?
Hit the thumb.
The thumb.
Because he's
The
kinky
thumb.
that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this wonderful eclectic show. The wonderful BFG, the wonderful Betty, and my good self. This show has been brought to you by Twangers International.
Wang.
Twang!
Yeah, Twangers International Deep Heat and Tea Tree Oil and Mint Shampoo.
It's tingly.
I would just like to say to my two hosts, thank you very much for a wonderful evening. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It could quite happily go on for a bit longer, this one, but we do have to leave you. We have homes to go to, all that good stuff. And obviously, Vic, Aidan, and Adam, and Grizzly are on now. So go over there and say hi, and don't forget to say that the Ohm Service sent you there. From ours,
the
we'll
best
see you.
known the best known vape show on YouTube.
Who's the best show on VapeTube?
What? The best
Yeah.
known vape. Oh fuck's sake! Teeth.
Teeth?
I've got Sheargar's teeth. He's got Sheargar's ears because I can't hear fuck all.
Yeah.
What?
Eh? I have to have my volume on that low so I don't get feedback. So it keeps, huh?
Special.
Thank you.
That's you fucking gin wanker. Anywho,
Anywho,
You leave my facial fuzz alone, you.
your head's upside down.
I think you ought to grow your beard, BFG.
No.
Then we can be called the Hairy Vapors.
No.
Yeah, I think you ought to.
No, because it looks like I've got a muff on my chin when I try it.
It's like you've got what?
A muff on my chin, it's like all patchy and it looks diseased, so no.
How many muffs do you seen like that?
No!
Far
You're
too
fucking-
many.
Your fucking beard.
On that note, I'm going to leave it. We best go because they'll be alive now. So, thank you for watching. Thanks, people on the replay. Don't forget, before you do go, please give us a thumbs up. It really, really does mean a lot if you could just hit that thumbs up button. Thank you very much.
Wanna
From
stay
my
in
good
Canada.
self and the guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you all next week. Bye!
No need, Mr. Chandler. No need. Disease tune. Thank you, Gary.
I just fucking image in my head now. Actually,
Why do you think I need the microplane? You get rid of all the play people.
Microplane, a fucking NBC suit.